my gosh. Excuse me while I throw shit around. Can't help myself. Oh my gosh. You know, I was out to lunch today, as us ladies do, having a wonderful little lunch date, and I thought I was having a good time. I thought we were having a good conversation, and then she whips off with this. She's like, Tanya, you are over 50. Don't you think it's about time that you quit trying to get by on your natural good looks? Have you considered wearing more makeup? Oh my Lord, the brass balls on this bitch. I had no choice but to look her dead in the eye and go, fuck you, Mom. I mean, they get lippy in their 70s. You gotta check them hard. You gotta remind them who is putting them in the nursing home, who's choosing where they're gonna live at the end of their days. Speaking of stupid conversations, I work with some incredibly stupid people. And y'all remember earlier this year when we had that eclipse? Y'all remember the eclipse? Everybody was so excited about it. We got another one coming up, but it's not going to be around here. And I overheard this conversation.
What time is the eclipse going to be?
Oh, about 10 a.m. And the other gal responds, I thought it was going to be at night this time. When has a solar eclipse ever been? I just did not understand. I did not understand. This is the same one who somehow can find a way to talk about her nails for 2 hours without stopping. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Oh dear, my brains are damaged. I've been thinking about getting a different job, and I think I found it because I have a lot of friends that are second generation hippies. You guys look old enough, maybe you know a few second generation hippies. You know, they're nice people, but their solutions to problems are not great. I was having a rough time of life, and one of my second generation hippie friends was like, you know what you need, Tanya? You need a massage. And I was like, fuck yeah, I need a massage. That sounds awesome. Takes me for a Reiki massage. Y'all know what a goddamn Reiki massage is? It's just a patchouli-soaked bitch hovering her hands 1 inch over your body and trembling and humming and occasionally waving a crystal over you. Did this for 40 minutes. Afterwards, they were like, don't you feel so much better? Your chakras are fully balanced now. I didn't feel shit. Nobody touched me. I don't know what the rest of y'all go to a massage for, but I go for the fucking happy ending, okay? And there was no potential of a happy ending with the hovering. Regardless, this is my latest scheme because I was like, yeah, whatever, what the hell was that? And my friend was like, oh, and they were so affordable. It was only $250. $250 for 40 minutes of her just hovering and humming? You mean all this time I could have been making hooker pay without having to touch a dick? I need to study myself some motherfucking Reiki. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to go study some Reiki. I'm going to change my life. I don't know. I've changed my life before. Once upon a time, y'all know Freak Alley downtown, right? You guys are young enough to not realize that there was a point in Boise history that Freak Alley earned its name. That's where all the junkies and the hookers and the homeless people used to hang out. Now I walk down that alley, it's like seeing your old neighborhood gentrified. It's like it's all well lit and clean and all painted. But I was a homeless junkie back there in the early 90s, and I loved my hood. And I did a lot of terrible things when I was a junkie. Terrible, shameful things. But there's one con that I pulled that I still can't manage to feel bad about. Because you see, I was 19 and weighed 90 pounds, so I passed for 16. And these creeps would come down the alleyway. And I'd say, Mister, I'm a runaway and I would just do anything for $20. Y'all know what the anything is, but when he whipped his wallet out, I would just snatch it and run away. What's he going to do? Call the cops and say, the 16-year-old I was going to pay $40 to blow me stole my money? No. Perfect fucking crime. I thought, until I got sober and got a corporate job, started recognizing some motherfuckers. It's like, I think I still have your ID in a shoebox somewhere. You think you've had uncomfortable days at work? Try clocking a chomo. It's rough. It's a rough day. It's a rough day. You guys are not a dirty crowd. I don't know what I'm going to do now. All right. We'll just go dirtier. Okay. If all else fails, go dirtier. So, I don't sling puss anymore, but back in the day, I was pretty wild, pretty crazy, screwed around a lot. And a friend of mine made the observation that I didn't have a type, and I was like, that's not the truth. My type was always personality. The body did not matter much, which can be problematic. Because there was a gentleman one time with a wonderful laugh and sparkling, dancing blue eyes that I just fell for like crazy. Except for the body that he possessed was 6'8" and 800 pounds. Now, if the Mission Impossible theme is not playing in your head right now, you've never fucked before. Because look at this and then picture it with 6'8" and 800 pounds. It was not. The first thing we tried was me on my hands and knees on the bed with him standing. He was still quite a bit above my ass, and at 800 pounds, a sustained knee bend is not an option. We tried a few other things, and finally he was like, here's the deal. I'll put on my CPAP, you get on top. And I was like, great. Well, there's still problems there, because I don't know if you've been with somebody that has a lot of girth. The first problem was getting the stomach out of the way. And then I had to kind of floss myself down until the magic bits touched each other. But then I still have short legs, so all I could do was kind of rock back and forth like I was riding a barrel. Until we both determined that that was no fun. Which point we just stopped and did hand stuff. And I was perfectly happy with it until a week later when he informed me that he was breaking up with me because I thought his dick was too small, but there's no polite way to say, no, your dick wasn't too small, the rest of you was too big. My name is Tanya Cope, and my friends have shortened that to Taco. And comedians, I walked the room except for this brave, intrepid couple in the back. You're in for it. We love you.
To be fair, we're just here for one break.
Oh, okay.
Just happened to be enough